To continue the problem that we were working on in regards to equity, I'm going to show you a new company, and I'm going to show you how this works again a little bit more in depth. What we're looking at is we're looking at equity, and we're looking at the equity section of the balance sheet of a company. So we're looking at a company called Copper Beech. So Copper Beech. Now Copper Beech is a high-tech firm. And what they had that came into it was they had a group of owners who gave $6 million to start. So they had a cash inflow of $6 million. Well, they issued 2 million shares at $1 par value. Remember, this is just kind of an arbitrary number, but it's a $1 par value. So what we need to do is we need to figure out what the balance sheet looks like. Now this Copper Beech at the same time earned $750,000 in cash. This was its earnings. And then what they want to do is they were going to pay out $350,000 to their owners. And this is in the form of what we call a dividend. And you're hearing a lot about dividends. It's a form of a dividend. So what we're going to do is we're going to build this statement, and this is how it's going to start off with. We're going to have common shares of stock. So now we have 2 million shares at $1 each. So that which is equal to $2 million when you multiply that out. Then we're going to have this thing called the paid in excess. If you remember this from the last video, paid in excess is the difference in the $1 to what it's actually valued at. So currently we put $6 million in, we have 2 million shares, and then in reality each share is worth $3 each. Now how did I get to that number? Well, let me go back over this. 2 million shares at $1 is equal to 2 million. Well, they put in $6 million as an initial investment. If you had $6 million, 6 million, and you minus 2 million, because this was $1 a piece, then you would have paid in excess of $4 million. So the paid in excess looks to be, this is how we do it. We take paid in excess and we say 6 mil minus 2 million is equal to 4 million. So our total equity in this particular problem is going to be $6 million. So this is the start of our problem as we go through. So this is part of the setup right here. This is what I'm looking for in the problem for the homework that we're going to be working in. So at the end of this year, they earned $750,000 in profit. So then what they did was they wanted to give out $350,000 in dividends. That's a minus sign, if you can see that. Oh, sorry, let me get a little closer here. So those $750,000 in profits minus $350,000 in dividends, which would then equal, if I do my calculation in my head, $400,000. Did I do that right? Yes, I believe I did. So there's $400,000 in something called retained earnings. Cool. So the way we would figure this out for the equity section of the balance sheet would be 4 lines. Similar to what we did before, we're going to say common stock. Then we're going to have something called paid in excess. We have retained earnings. And then we're going to have something called total equity. So we're looking to get to a total over here. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to take our common stock, which is 2 mil, 2 million shares times $1, which would equal $2 million. Our paid in excess, as we did before, was 6 mil minus 2 mil is equal to 4 million. Then our retained earnings, which was this number right up here, $400,000 right there, that one. So that one comes down, 400,000, oops, 400,000. So our total equity would be $6,400. That would be the answer to the problem that I gave to you. So once again, this is an equity problem that we would find in the book on the balance sheet. And if you're looking for this, this is on page 43, and this is going to be the lead in to one of our homework problems. I believe number 16 looks similar to this. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.